Galician pipes. Quaint day at the King's Bridge. There's the palace. I'm waiting for Jacek and Jarlini. I'm giving Jacek his, he has to get an educational present. It was his birthday the other day and I missed him, and he was 36. And as you can see, it's very important to have the educational products when you're 36. So I got him a bottle of Cointreau. We have to educate the palate, you see. Whether he reads Huxley or not, I think one should. Whether he reads Huxley or not, I think one should take some Cointreau while reading it. Whether in a liqueur or the joys of a crêpe Suzette. I'm just stealing some of this fine rosmarinium for my dinner tonight. And whether you have a Huxley with Cointreau or Bailey's, one should do one's best to have quality. So this is the birthday present for Jacek, if he arrives on time or not, as the case may be. I'm very tired. Today is Sunday, probably the 10th or the 11th, I'm not sure, and I'm still here in Madrid. Thank you. And just before I go, if you ever want to get me an educational product, use your head. Don't be buying me books. I have 10 million books. I have access to 40 million books. Think of your head and think of my palate. I only say this as a suggestion. Goodbye.